Continuing from our last episode, we now move closer to Konark, the land of the legendary Sun Temple. But before reaching our destination, we stopped for a delicious Oriya lunch along the way. Welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Odisha Travel. Today, we step into history, exploring one of India's greatest architectural wonders. By the time we reached Konark, the clock was ticking towards 4:30 p.m. and the sun cast a golden glow over this ancient marvel. Konark is a medium-sized town in the Puri district in the state of Odisha. It lies on the coast by the Bay of Bengal, 65 kilometers from the state capital Bhubaneswar. Konark Sun Temple is a 13th century CE Hindu sun temple. The temple is attributed to King Narsingha Deva I of the Eastern Ganga dynasty about 1250 CE. It is the pinnacle of Hindu Orison architecture. Dedicated to the Hindu sun god Surya, it reflects the pinnacle of Kalingan architecture and artistic excellence. What remains of the temple complex has the appearance of a 100-foot-high chariot with immense wheels and horses, all carved from stone. Once over 200 feet, 61 meters high, much of the temple is now in ruins, in particular the large Shikara tower over the sanctuary. At one time this rose much higher than the mandapa that remains. The structures and elements that have survived are famed for their intricate artwork, iconography, and themes, including erotic Kama and Mithuna scenes. Also called the Surya Devalaya, it is a classic illustration of the Odisha style of architecture or Kalinga architecture. The name Konark, Kona Arka, derives from the combination of the Sanskrit words Koa, corner or angle, and Arka, the sun. In Hindu Vedic iconography, Surya is represented as rising in the east and traveling rapidly across the sky in a chariot drawn by 7 horses. He is described typically as a resplendent standing person holding a lotus flower in both his hands, riding the chariot marshaled by the charioteer Aruna. The 7 horses are named after the 7 meters of Sanskrit prosody: Gayatri, Brihati, Ushniya, Jakti, Trishtub, Anushtub, and Pankti. Typically seen flanking Surya are 2 females who represent the dawn goddesses, Usha and Pratyusha. The goddesses are shown to be shooting arrows, a symbol of their initiative in challenging the darkness. The architecture is also symbolic, with the chariot's 12 pairs of wheels corresponding to the 12 months of the Hindu calendar, each month paired into 2 cycles, Shukla and Krishna. The Konark temple presents this iconography on a grand scale. It has 24 elaborately carved stone wheels which are nearly 12 feet in diameter and are pulled by a set of 7 horses. When viewed from inland during the dawn and sunrise, the chariot-shaped temple appears to emerge from the depths of the blue sea carrying the sun. On the east side of the main temple is the Nathamandira, dance temple. It stands on a high, intricately carved platform. The relief on the platform is similar in style to that found on the surviving walls of the temple. According to historical texts, there was an Aruna Stambha, Aruna's pillar, between the main temple and the Nathamandira, but it is no longer there because it was moved to the Jagannath at Puri, sometime during the troubled history of this temple. Lacking structural support, the last part of the main temple still standing, a small broken curved section, collapsed in 1848. The main temple is completely lost now. In 1906, casuarina and tamanu trees were planted facing the sea to provide a buffer against Sanladen winds. In 1909, the Mayadevi temple was discovered while removing sand and debris. The temple was granted World Heritage Site status by the UNESCO in 1984. On 8 September 2022, the ASI started removing the sand from Jaga Mohana, which will be completed in 3 years. The necessary support of stainless steel beams will be installed inside the temple and repairs will be carried out. The Konark Sun Temple complex has ruins of many subsidiary shrines and monuments around the main temple. Some of these include Mayadevi Temple, located west, being dated to the late 11th century, earlier than the main temple. Vaishnava Temple, located southwest of the so-called Mayadevi Temple, it was discovered during excavations in 1956. The warrior and horse statue found in the temple grounds forms the basis of the state emblem of Odisha. This temple is depicted on the reverse side of the Mahatma Gandhi New Series 10 rupee note. The Konark Dance Festival, held from 1st December to 5th December, is one of the prestigious classical dance festivals of the country. The open-air theatre with the temple at the backdrop comes alive to the grooves of the maestros and transports the audience to the glory days of the Sun Temple. Chandrabagha Mela, held in the month of January every year, sees thousands of devotees taking a dip in the sea and praying to Sun God. After exploring the magnificent Konark Sun Temple and enjoying some light refreshments, we began our return journey to Bhubaneswar. By then, the sun had already set, casting a gentle twilight over the road. On our way back, we made a delightful stop at a street market renowned for its vibrant Pipili applique handicrafts. On the main road at Pipili, there are many shops selling applique work products. Each and every family of the village engaged themselves in this applique craft. Applique, a French term, is a technique by which various cutting pieces of colored fabrics are applied to the surface of another foundation fabric. Applique works of Pipili is also known as patching cloth design, and in local language this handicraft is known as Chandua. The colorful lanterns, wall hangings, and intricate designs beautifully reflected the rich cultural heritage of Odisha, adding a charming end to our day. And with that, it's time to say goodbye to our first day of exploration in Odisha. Stay tuned for the next video, where we'll take you through more incredible attractions of this beautiful state. Until then, take care and bye.